All right, here we are on the hunt. Just a quick vlog for today because it's been a little bit since I posted a video, but I'm approaching 100 videos in less than 100 days to start up my channel, which is crazy. But dropping off these Christmas cards because, you know, it's Christmas Eve, so we got to get it there on time. But oh my gosh, man, things are crazy. Things are crazy. Hold on, I gotta drop this off real quick. BRB. All right, first stop done. Moving on to the next one. All right, so woke up this morning and I've got a kid who's been sick for basically the whole entirety she's been in daycare, but woke up and had absolute goop in her eyes, which is what they say is pink eye. So we got her on the antibiotic drops, and it was crazy. We, you know, just let our parents know who are wanting to see the grandkid. It's the first Christmas for the baby, and we're like, hey, you know, she's sick, yada yada yada. And this was almost with a vengeance, but they were like, yeah, we don't care, bring her. I was like, okay, all right, we're doing it. And so that's going on. We got the festivities, so I got to make chili for the family festivities, the big gathering where there's gonna be 1 million people at my in-laws' place, and we're gonna get there. It's all gonna start like basically right when my kid is ready to go to bed. So there's that. And then tomorrow we're gonna have like 14 people. Christmas Day, we're gonna have 14 people at our 2-bedroom condo. And I'm realizing now how crazy that's going to be. And then on top of that, we had planned on doing matching PJs, my wife and I and my kid, and then that turned into the grandparents and the aunts and uncles and everybody. And even like a friend who's visiting from out of town for my brother-in-law, they're all coming over, and everyone is wearing matching fleece polar bear PJs for Christmas. So it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. And we, like, you know, you're planning out Christmas and the holidays and stuff like that, and then, you know, you start making these plans and those plans, and then last night I was laying in bed and my eyes were open, and I was just like talking to my wife, and I was like, holy crap, we're gonna have like 15 people at our house, and there's gonna be 1 million people here, and my kid's gonna be the center of attention. And like, are people coming to watch my daughter open gifts? Like, is there an audience for my daughter opening gifts tomorrow? Like, that's crazy. But that's what you get when you're the first grandkid. So I had just a few moments last night to reflect and come to terms with how crazy all this is. It's all so crazy. But there's a different level of pressure that comes with like having the first grandkid. My wife and I were talking about that last night. There's a different level of pressure as a parent because there's nobody else to distract them. It's like when your parents become grandparents, and I guess my parents are great parents. They're awesome. They're understanding, and sometimes they're awesome and wonderful, but man, that kid is like their favorite thing in the world. And if we could live with them, I think they'd probably love nothing more than that. But it's just a lot, man. It's just a lot because you have the pressure, and the pressure is good. Like, it's fun, it's exciting. I was so stoked wrapping my kid's gift the other night. But you know, you have the pressure and the responsibility to make childhood and a first Christmas for your kid, and that's fine and dandy. But what they don't tell you, or what you don't really recognize until it happens, is you have the pressure and responsibility of like making the first Christmas for your parents as grandparents as well. There's just a lot that goes into it, and it's something that I didn't really expect going into it. And you don't know what you don't know, and it's nobody's fault. I mean, that pressure just comes from a place where my parents just freaking love my kids so much, and my wife's parents love our kids so much, and it's so special and meaningful to them. So it's not a bad thing, but it is crazy. And it leads to places where you have 15 people sitting in your living room that's like 400 square feet maybe, I don't know, tiny, not big, not a house, no garage, and everyone's watching your kid open presents as an audience. But my wife last night was like, looks like people have to park on the street where I live, and my wife was like, are people gonna be like walking through the little neighborhood through the parking lot? Like, are there gonna be a bunch of people just in matching PJs? And that's what's gonna happen, which is awesome. But I'm just trying to have fun with it, because maybe in a different life I would have been a lot more stressed out or frustrated or something. But man, there's enough going on in life, and I'm trying to be just more present, enjoy the moment more, and not think about all the things that are going on that are stressful, because it'll eat you alive. It'll eat you alive for sure. And actually, I want to know how are you guys doing? That's an important place to plug this. But I started a hotline. I'm taking voicemails, and I'll respond to your voicemail on one of these videos. But I want to know, how are you doing? It's that simple. How are you doing? Because it's a stressful time for a lot of people. A lot of people are frustrated. My feed is full of angry men who feel like society has failed them. So I want to know how you're doing. Call the Hotmail line, 619-800-5622. That's 619-800-5622. But let me know how you're doing, because I don't know, I think it'd be good. I want to create a community where people are honest about where they're at, and they feel like, you know, they have an outlet to talk about things and talk about life. But yeah, just trying to be more present, because I spend way too much time stressing out about how I need to make more money, how I'm going to make more money, how I'm going to allocate enough money into the retirement, and then, well, you know, nowadays retirement isn't enough, so what other avenues of investments can I make? You know, and then there's just the normal getting to work on time, and then just trying to be a good parent and a good spouse, like trying to do all those things at once, being pulled into a million different directions. And you know, what a waste it would be to waste this time that I have, where I could chuckle at the fact that I'm wearing matching PJs with my whole family, instead of, you know, stressing out about life and stressing out about what I don't have yet. So, but yeah, just trying to make it. We're all gonna make it. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my life. Maybe you can live vicariously through me if you don't have kids. And if you think, man, why would anyone ever want kids? I don't know. I like it. It's awesome when I hear what it's like from my own perspective, when I'm vocalizing these things. It sounds crazy, but for some reason it's the best thing ever, and it's awesome, and it's well worth it. But man, what a day, and it's only begun with pink eye. All right, peace out, y'all.